When it comes to Tesla, my main consideration is speed, how quickly they complete tasks. John is fully aware of this. When he visited at the beginning of 2018, we looked at the Model 3, which is a pile of garbage. I had eyes I couldn't believe. A wheel inner requires 175 pieces, plus who knows how many spot welds, perhaps 200 or more. As I mentioned on TV, 2 years later, the exact item is sitting behind me. You never know. I have no idea how the machine tool was created so quickly. I used to create tools for a living, but I grew lazy and thought I would be an engineer instead. However, I'll tell you what, the person dying just behind us is a killer in the end. There are many things happening there, and the Model Y has arrived in just 2 years. Hey, look at that. The issue is resolved. Suddenly, 400 or 500 components are gone. I'm not even sure if I still require a body shop. In the stamping community, a lot of guys ought to be thinking, I hope everybody doesn't go in this direction. I'm not even sure how they managed to get the publicity necessary to finish this project in 2 years. It truly is unbelievable. The man is similar to Dr. Deming. Industry insider Sandy Munro offers her thoughts on Tesla's astounding advancements. He presents a clear picture of the company's development, emphasizing its extraordinary quickness and productivity. Munro's insights provide an intriguing look into Tesla's development, from early doubts about the Model 3 to the astounding metamorphosis seen in just 2 years. In what way will other producers adjust to Tesla's rapid advancements, and how will backward compatibility function in the changing world of electric vehicles? We are forced to consider these issues in light of Munro's observations. In this video, let's address those inquiries. First, though, please subscribe to Tesla Stock News and like this video to demonstrate your support. Having stated that, let's get going. One feature about Tesla sticks out: their speed at which they complete jobs is really impressive. John, who caught on to the trend early in 2018, remembers clearly his first thoughts about the Model 3, that it looked like a mess. But after 2 years, the Model Y, a monument to efficiency, is finally here. The change is remarkable. A wheel inner used to require 175 parts and about 200 spot welds now. The procedure is simplified and requires just one part. Now think about the ramifications. Such extreme simplicity causes a complete change in the manufacturing environment. The robots and welding guns need to be calibrated, and the stamping shop needs to reconsider its strategy. There is a revolution happening. This direction may cause some in the industry to feel uneasy, leading them to wonder if everyone should follow suit. However, let's pause to acknowledge the accomplishment. How did Tesla manage to completely revamp their manufacturing line in just 2 years? It reminds me of the continuous improvement concept of Dr. Deming. This philosophy is embodied by Tesla, which is always changing and eclipsing conventional timescales. Unavoidably, comparisons to the major automakers arise. Tesla is more agile than them, even though they could have more resources. While others are still learning the moves, they are tap dancing. Let's now explore Tesla's solid-state battery pack in more detail. Munro highlights a crucial point raised by Elon Musk: the majority of battery packs will survive longer than the vehicle itself. I think they'll outlive the car. The bodies, in my opinion, cannot withstand aging. It appears that all that will remain of the car will be a battery that may still have some worth and one or more electric motors. In order to produce more batteries, you will be recycling the batteries. This emphasizes how crucial it is to properly integrate and make use of current battery technologies. Musk's claim is credible because it is supported by results that are attainable with the appropriate chemistry and integration. However, what occurs if the vehicle reaches the end of its useful life? Munro makes the observation that although the battery might still be valuable, the rest of the car might not. This calls into question sustainability and recycling. Munro asks us to consider if these battery packs are overly complicated. Aren't things that survive their natural lives what we should strive for? When batteries are no longer fit for use in cars, he supports repurposing them for other uses. Munro also emphasizes the financial advantages of recycling. We lower expenses and our impact on the environment by repurposing materials. This is consistent with Tesla's dedication to sustainability, as demonstrated by their plans for a recycling initiative. Munro's observations force us to think about the bigger picture when it comes to battery longevity and recycling procedures in the vehicle industry. Beyond the creation of electric cars, Tesla is dedicated to sustainability across the whole life cycle of its goods, including ethical end-of-life disposal. Tesla wants to reduce waste and increase resource efficiency through the implementation of strong recycling programs, which is in line with Munro's support of environmentally friendly methods in the automotive sector. Munro's observations force us to think about the wider effects of battery longevity and recycling procedures, not just in the context of the automotive industry, but also in relation to international sustainability objectives. The need to establish effective recycling systems is becoming more and more crucial as the market for electric vehicles grows. Tesla and other industry participants are reducing their environmental impact and opening up new avenues for innovation and economic success by adopting the concepts of the circular economy. When the topic of cost competitiveness comes up, Munro recognizes Tesla's value. Munro highlights the growing secondary market for Tesla components, despite the fact that they might not yet be able to compete in the lower price points. This opens the door for further advancements by showcasing the technology's adaptability and lasting worth. The effects of Tesla's innovations are still being clarified by Sandy Munro, especially for the general public and those who are not as familiar with the business. Though the ones blaring their horns in enthusiasm may have been enthusiasts, for experts like Munro, this is just another day at the office. He emphasizes that Tesla's actions set a new standard for big automakers and battery producers. Battery technologies that last the lifespan of the car are currently available. It all comes down to utilizing and integrating existing technology properly. Elon is not lying when he says that they anticipate the battery to last the entire life of the car, and with the correct chemistry and integration, it is still possible today. Expanding on Bob's insightful comments, Sandy Munro provides a more thorough examination of the possible uses of Tesla's battery breakthroughs outside of the automotive business, specifically in the aerospace sector. Drawing on his wealth of knowledge, Munro describes his involvement with the remarkable aircraft design advancements accomplished at NASA's Michigan SATS lab. Munro highlights the realization of a 50% reduction in weight for an aircraft design as one of the most amazing accomplishments. This accomplishment marks a major advancement in the search for environmentally friendly and more effective aircraft solutions. Munro's personal experience highlights the palpable effects of technical advancement on the aerospace industry. Thinking back to earlier attempts to incorporate battery packs into airplanes, Munro remembers the difficulties that were faced, mainly because of the weight of the batteries back in 2008. Although the integration of battery technology was economically viable, the substantial bulk and weight of the batteries presented considerable obstacles to its practical application. But Munro's confidence is evident when he highlights the significant decline in battery prices over time. Munro also draws attention to the possible overlaps between the aerospace sector and Tesla's most recent battery innovations, such as the groundbreaking 4,680 cells. These advancements have the potential to improve performance and efficiency in aviation applications in addition to lowering costs. According to Munro, the aviation industry will be completely transformed by electric propulsion systems driven by cutting-edge battery technology, resulting in quieter, greener, and more sustainable air travel. Munro sees a future in which electricity will completely transform regional transportation, and this confidence extends to electric airplanes. His previous aeronautical undertakings are in keeping with this aim, if on separate schedules. There is a lot of potential here, as faster and more inexpensive flights with electric aircraft might lead to a more accessible and environmentally friendly form of transportation. As you can see, Munro is undoubtedly confident with Tesla. But who else is as optimistic about Tesla as you are? That would be Seeking Alpha, today's sponsor. It's not enough to merely watch Tesla's phenomenal rise from the sidelines. Seeking Alpha is your one-stop shop for the most recent information on Tesla, Tesla stock price targets, Tesla innovation, and everything Elon Musk related for fans of the company and those who have an eye for finding the next big stock market find. The greatest pro-Tesla news source on the internet is Seeking Alpha, so avoid the mainstream media's negativity toward the car. Our channel might receive a commission if you click on the affiliate links in the description and make a purchase. I appreciate your help. Now, Sandy Munro and Bob explore the significance of Tesla's Battery Day announcement outside the automotive industry in their in-depth conversation about the game-changing consequences of the announcement. Drawing on his extensive expertise, Munro highlights that although the hype surrounding Battery Day may have been mainly felt by devotees, the significance of Tesla's developments goes well beyond this. It marks a turning point in the development of battery technology and a move toward efficiency and sustainability in a number of areas, including grid storage and mobility. Munro's observations also apply to the aerospace industry as he considers his experience working with NASA's Michigan SATS lab. He remembers earlier difficulties integrating batteries into aircraft because of weight restrictions. Munro, however, believes that electric aviation has a bright future thanks to Tesla's inventions, which include the creation of 4,680 batteries. In his ideal world, electric aircraft would be more widely available and useful, completely changing the face of regional travel. Sandy Munro and Bob provide additional insights into the challenges and opportunities of rapid charging for electric vehicles when the conversation turns to charging speeds. Munro emphasizes that although the key technology for rapid charging is already accessible, building the required infrastructure and perfecting charging procedures to achieve maximum dependability and efficiency represent the true challenges. This entails making sure that charging stations are compatible and interoperable with various charging networks in addition to increasing their capacity. Bob agrees with Munro, highlighting the infrastructure's pivotal role in enabling the mass market adoption of electric vehicles. In order to address the increased demand for rapid charging solutions, he emphasizes the significance of strategic planning and investment in charging infrastructure. Bob also emphasizes the necessity of common charging protocols in order to simplify the charging process for customers and remove obstacles to access. Although 5 minutes to fully charge might seem like a long time, considering the limits of the current infrastructure, Munro and Bob both claim that it is completely possible to charge to 85% in 15 to 20 minutes with current technology. Munro notes that as electric vehicles become more popular, views regarding charging will change and draws comparisons to previous changes in consumer behavior. Drivers of gasoline-powered automobiles had to adjust to new fueling routines. Similarly, drivers of electric vehicles will need to change their perspectives on how to charge their vehicles. Essentially, Munro and Bob's observations highlight the significance of comprehensive strategies for the development of charging infrastructure, including technology advancement, legal frameworks, and consumer education. Strategic investments and cooperative efforts will be necessary to guarantee smooth and effective charging experiences for drivers globally as electric vehicles continue to gain traction. The conversation we had with Sandy Munro and Bob today was quite insightful, providing important details on the groundbreaking innovations that were shown at Tesla's Battery Day. We've looked at the broad effects of Tesla's inventions, from the possibilities for electric aircraft to the consequences for grid storage. As we come to an end, think on these queries. What about Tesla's Battery Day announcements most excites you? How do you think renewable energy sources and electric cars will impact our planet in the future? Post your ideas in the comments section below. Please remember to like and subscribe to Tesla Stock News if you enjoyed today's conversation and would want to receive updates on the newest information and analysis from Tesla and the electric vehicle sector. Come along for future in-depth discussions and analysis. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you later.